Here once more, and this is your host, CharmieRose, aka Kanicho. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today is Hatching Tide in Eorzea in Final Fantasy XIV. Ha 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 ha. And this year, as you can plainly see, we now have chicken outfits. The pure humor of chicken outfits. So let's get started here. Oh, how delightful to see you again. I must say, the prophetic dream I've had this year was even more fantastical than usual. I was assailed with images of rabbits and chickens who work together paw and claw to construct a wondrous backdrop for our festival. Always before, when we made efforts to recreate my visions, the fates rewarded us with some special occurrence. And already it has begun. No sooner had I donned my bunny costume than chicken-suited poultry farmer arrived in town with a flock of feathery charges, and offered to lend his assistance, just as I foresaw. There has, however, been one tiny bump in the road. You don't happen to have a few moments to spare, do you? I'm always up for an expedition. Oh, it's just a simple errand, really. I promise not to take up too much of your time. It's just that my good friend Nonota went to collect eggs from the poultry farmer, and, well, she should have returned by now. I'm certain it's nothing serious, but I would ever be so grateful if you could pay a visit to the Great Loam Growery and see what's keeping her. Yes, sir. Where is our location? Botany Guild, let's go! Oh, and what better fit than my botanist for this occasion? Don't I look cute? Yes, I do. Anyways, moving along! Alright. Destination. Perfect. This is truly exasperating. Akane, it's me, Nonata. How might I be of service? Chili was worried, you say? Right, I should probably explain. But before we delve into that, I should introduce you to Master Paulin. Greetings! Yes, I am responsible for the little darlings. We heard word of this delightfully eccentric festival taking place in Gridania, and I simply had to be a part of it. By little darlings, he means the chickens, and they seem to be a touch out of sorts at the moment. The idea was to have them on hand to lay fresh eggs for us, and I've been trying to help soothe a whole barn full of ruffled feathers. But even wearing the costume didn't stop me from being battered by charging chickens or spattered with fresh droppings. Honestly, I'm not sure what was injured more, my body or my pride. The poor dears are simply not used to travel. Please don't think less of them if they act a bit rambunctious. Chicken! Oh gods! My precious Whitley, no! Akane, if you planned on being heroic today, now is the time! As you stare into the eyes of the feathered fiend, you feel a brief connection being made. Hand over the fancy feed and I'll give you the eggs you need. Thus spake those black, soulless eyes. At least you think that's what they said. Well. You think the little darlings want their fancy feed? Well, I do have a special mix I developed with the help of a professional Bismarck culinarian for extra special occasions, and I suppose this qualifies. It's dreadfully expensive, even in small amounts, but how could I withhold the treat from my beloved beauties? I think I have enough fancy feed for everyone. Come, Nonota, the ladies await the feast. Right! Hatching tide must go on. Now, my little darlings, you needn't be so— Ow! Such a feisty welcome. If we could just— Ow! Not the fingers! Please, we're just trying to— Oh no, the feed's gone everywhere. Whew. That seemed to cheer them up immensely. I suspect we'll have some eggs to collect in rather short order. Cheer them up? They've worked themselves into an absolute frenzy. Perhaps our adventurous friend here would like to try her hand at egg collecting? I'll even give you one of my spare work suits to wear. What a wonderful opportunity for you. Sort out your gear, say your prayers, and we can have you filling a basket with eggs in no time. Just say the word. Ivy. Let's see. No, let's... What do I might not? You know what? Do you know what? I'm just gonna boop. Are you ready to brave the poultry gauntlet? I'm sure you have a preferred adventuring wardrobe, but if you wouldn't mind, I think you should wear the costume while you work. To business then. The entrance to the chicken enclosure is locked up tight. Just give the nod to a Master Paulin and he'll let you in. We're counting on you. Ready? Then into the chicken you run you go. Existential threat. Wow. Okay, let's go. Oh, so that's what's through that door. Okay, cool. So many chickens of different colors. So fun. Well, we now have to wait for the fate. Sorry, I just had to take a quick moment of taking a picture in this outfit. Just had to take a picture of the outfit real quick, cause since we're waiting. Oh goodness. Oh, I got a level sync. Hello. That would be nice to level sync. Goodness me, goodness me. Okay. Goodness. I've only gotten like one so far. This does not give you enough time. Oh my goodness. Ha 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 ha, I got the egg already. Nope. That was fun! All it takes is just a little bit of patience to get all those eggs. Your egg collecting skills are unparalleled. I don't know how to thank you. Truly, that was a masterful display. I am, however, somewhat concerned that my bellicose beauties may harm themselves in their excited state. If you would be so kind as to make the delivery, I should like to remain here and keep an eye on the chicken run. Certainly. I imagine poor Geely must be frantic. Let us convey this precious cargo back to the amphitheater straight away. And to the crystal. To the amphitheater. Alright, anyways. Sorry, I had to take care of a few things just now. But anyways, we are continuing on. Welcome back. I hear the egg collecting was not quite so simple an errand as we'd imagined. It was an experience, that's for sure. You are an example to us all. Nanota and I are most fortunate to have your assistance. With your hard-won bounty in hand, we can now proceed to the important task of baking cookies and painting eggs for the children. I'm not to impose upon you so soon after that harrowing ordeal, but I wonder if I might ask you another favor? Simply put, I need you to hand out tokens of gratitude to our tireless helpers, who will soon return from setting up all the hatching tide decorations. Such a duty should fall upon me, of course, but this soiled suit requires an immediate and thorough scrubbing. Leave it to me. Wonderful! Come to the front of the amphitheater and I'll have the gifts laid out for you in just a moment. Here are the gifts I mentioned. I put together 3 different sets, but you can hand out whichever seems appropriate. Thank you again. I'm sure your choices will be perfect. Meanwhile, I shall see to cleansing the filth from my costume. Once you've finished with the presents, you can report directly to Geely. Greetings. We have come to report the completion of our part in decorations. 'Tis a joyful duty to assist with the hatching tide adornments, knowing that every inhabitant of Gridania might enjoy the festivities. I hope you, too, will take a moment to join in this rare chance for revelry. In charge of rewarding festival helpers, you say? I've not done aught so as grand to merit a reward, but in the spirit of the occasion I shall humbly accept your gift. Rabbit and chicken stuffed toy. My, what charming little toys! If you'll take the rabbit, then I shall claim this adorable chicken. A gift from you? I shall treasure it always. Such a lovely surprise. Now, if you will pray excuse us. Blue chicken, regular chicken, and bunny. Ha! Why am I not surprised to see you here? We had a guild meeting scheduled, but you know how adventures are. We just had to get involved in the celebrations. And seeing how the dreamers always do such a nice job of decorating Ulda, I figured this was the perfect chance for me to return the favor. Eh? Passing out presents to us laborers, are ye? Far be it from me to refuse a gift given freely. Painted eggs filled with treats. Ah, these are the type they fill with the baked delights. There's nothing better than enjoying a sweet treat after a hard day's work. Don't go hoarding them all yourself now. I've got time for a quick bite and a cup of Mother Mune's best tea before I make the trip back to Limsa. Sounds like a grand idea. Count me in. We'd best be off and leave you to your business then. Do come visit us at the canopy when the duty permits. Ah, you are also taking part in this curious festival. I confess, I find it passing strange to be speaking with you thus beyond the boundaries of the Ruby Sea. Oy vey. When I said I was headed this way to scout market prices, I was informed, not asked, mind you, that Her Highness here would accompany me in an effort to better understand the outside world. Do me a favor and keep this from Shiosai, would you? Oh my goodness. You say we are to be rewarded? I thought our inclusion on the ritual painting of the chicken eggs was reward enough, and now you offer me gifts? I am overwhelmed by your generosity. Opulent Archon eggs. Such delicate and splendid artifice, and you call this an Archon egg, nay? Nay, 'tis far too precious a treasure for me to accept. I thought you came with me to experience the outside. It's customary to receive eggs on hatching tide, so please, just take the gift. Yes, I suppose you are right. After all, this would be the perfect souvenir for Hisui. I shall make one last turn around town, then I suppose I should return home. I pray we meet again soon in Tamamizu. I obey your highness. Well, at least she's enjoying herself. My thanks for your assistance. Our little tokens were well received, I hope. I'm glad to hear. Once my own tasks were complete, I found myself veritably surrounded by sylphs and Moogles. I suppose the hustle and bustle of the festival must have piqued their curiosity. The Moogles seem particularly focused on wheedling cookie after cookie out of me. We shall have to call upon Master Pollen for more eggs so I can bake another batch. But putting these trifling troubles and setbacks aside, all rabbits and chickens have done a fabulous job with the hatching tide decorations. The event is a huge success. And after all you've done to contribute? Yeah. And after all you've done to contribute, you deserve to head out and enjoy it. Paltry sum. Foul temper. Alright. Courteous collector. Not the collector, that's not where we get our things. Right in front of the stage. The egg advocate. Oh, so chicken head, chicken suit, which we already have. Archon egg pouch. Ooh. Gimme. Trade. Hatching tide confections. Exchange. Magic prism hatching tide. And nah. We already have the chicken head and suit. We are okay. Alright. Well, that is it, folks, for the Hatching Tide of 2021. We shall see you the next time. This has been your host, CharmieRose, aka Kanicho. Thank you for sticking around, and I hope you have enjoyed. Until the next time, bye!